Good afternoon, everyone. We are the Group 4. We're going to report about softball. These are the table of contents. The first one is about the tutorial, audience, prerequisites, one is softball overview, equipment, playing environment, basics, how to play, starting the game, pitching the ball, fielding, rules, and champions.
About the tutorial, audience, and prerequisites. So, sa una, about the tutorial, softball is a game of speed and tactics. Tapos, nilalaro lang siya sa small field. Tapos, si batsman, need niyang i-hit yung ball para magka-score sila. And si pitcher naman, kailangan niyang tumakbo as fast as he can. Ganon. Then, dapat makabalik siya ng safe. Then,
For the audience naman po, sa mga gustong matutong maglaro ng softball, dapat alam muna nila kung paano laruin yung mga basics.
then last, yung prerequisites. Dito naman, yung softball, simple tutorial lang siya. Kahit wala kang prior knowledge sa game na yon, agad mo siyang matututunan. And if alam mo yung game na cricket, parang mabilis na lang siya para sa'yo na matutunan yung softball.
Overview. Softball is an outdoor game that demands robust, played physical strength, and stamina. Kung compare yung ball niya sa baseball, mas malaki yung ball nung softball. Then, yung played in, yung field nila, mas maliit kesa dun sa baseball field. Then, kilala din siya ng tawag na kitten ball, moss ball, and softball.
Team members can either pitch or bat. So, kunyari ako yung pitcher, tapos si Ina yung member, pwede diyang ibato sa akin yung bola, tapos o kaya gamitin niya yung bat. So, dito naman, as soon as the pitcher or pitch, it return, yung parang kapag inano niya sa akin, binalik niya dun sa may pitcher yung yung bola, dapat is maayos siya. So, dapat hindi siya pwedeng lumagpas dun sa may line.
History of softball. The first ever softball match was played in Chicago, Illinois. It was played on Thanksgiving Day in the second last decade of 19th century, around 1887. George Hancock is credited with the invented with the sport and designed the ball and the bat. And ang softball na-inspired siya sa baseball. Then, nag-organize ng outdoor softball games si Lawis Robertson in Minneapolis and tinawag tong kitten ball. Ang nagbigay ng pangalan sa softball ay si Walter Hankinson noong 1926. And in Chicago, normally 16 inches circumference softball used during matches. This 16 inches ball, called mass ball, fast pitch softball has gained popularity more than slow pitch softball. Much in 40s. Participating countries, softball was introduced noong Summer Olympic after the century of this invention. It was played noong 1887 and 1996. It was introduced in Atlanta Olympic in the USA. America tried to introduce the softball in 1984, which is hosted by Los Angeles after 1996. Softball was played in 2000 sa Sydney and 2004 sa Athens. At noong 2005, committee was formed to drop this game in 2012 Olympics. Ito yung mga list ng mga nag-participate countries na nagka-medal. Merong United States, Japan, Australia, China, and Netherlands.
This is the softball equipment. softball requires a helmet, chest protector, shin guards, ball, bat gloves, and uniforms for safety. The bat is made of wood, metals, and aluminum, and has a diameter of 6 inches and a length of 86 centimeters. It is used to hit the ball and score runs. The diameter of the barrel is 2 and 1/4 inches. Players prefer smaller bats, due to their ease of swinging and reduced weight. The weight of the bat is 1.2 kilograms. The second is ball. As the name of the sport is softball, a ball is the center of the game. But despite its name, the ball which is used is not soft. And also, softball is derived from the famous American sport baseball, which is mainly played by men, but softball is meant for women, as this sport is mainly dominated by women. The name of the game is softball. The third is gloves. In American Softball Association, the size of the gloves cannot exceed 36 centimeters. Players in softball matches wear different size gloves for different positions on the field. The last is the uniform. Each team wears different uniforms. Uniforms include helmets, headbands, visors, caps, shoes, socks, shirt and pants, tight sliding undershorts. For female players, uniforms like headbands and caps are optional. These are mandatory for male players, but those who wear a helmet are not required to wear headbands or caps.
Ball Basic. So, Ball Basic was invented in Chicago in 1887. So, tinawag siya ditong ladies baseball, indoor baseball, ball, kitten ball, and softball ball. Currently, inanod din siya ng World Baseball Softball Federation. Tapos, na-inform siya noong 2013. It regulates the rules of softball in the more than 100 countries.
Nabuo yung softball kasi na-inspire sila sa baseball. Then, yung pinagkaiba ng bola ng baseball tsaka softball, mas malaki yung sa softball. Then, yung field nila, mas maliit kesa dun sa baseball na field.
Before WBSC, International Softball Federation, so minadagdagan pa siya sa America Amateur Softball Association in the highest authority, which was informed in 1933. Tapos na-introduce siya in Atlanta Summer Olympics in 1996, but it was later dropped from Olympics. Sa softball, meron siyang 3 types: slow pitch, fast pitch, Chicago ball. Dito sa may slow pitch, meron siyang 10 players in a team, tapos 11 or 12 inches yung size ng bola niya. Tapos dun sa may fast pitch, meron siyang 9 players on the ground at the time in fast pitch. Tapos dito naman sa may Chicago ball, meron siyang 16 inches. Each team has 5 players. Tapos meron tayo dito, in all the 3 types of softball, there are 7 innings to be played. Tapos yung meron siya dito yung 12 inches in the mass. Tapos yung bigat ng bola niya, meron siyang 178 grams and 194 grams. So, meron siya dito the circumference of the ball may increase or decrease by 0.125 inches. In slow pitch, the circumference of the ball, meron siya ditong 11 inches and the mass varies between 166.5 grams and 173.6 grams. Naman sa babae, meron siyang 13.1 meters yung paghagis nila. And then dun naman sa lalaki, 40 meters pa sa paghagis nila pa ganun.
Play softball. Starting the game. Softball has many techniques to win a match, such as batting and bowling. Magsa-start ang game pag ang mga players ay ready na or nasa tamang posisyon na sila. The main goal of the pitcher ay kailangan niyang mahagis ang bola sa batsman para makuha niya ito. And the throw and pitch must be done with an underarm motion. Pitching the ball. In fast pitch games, the pitcher throws the ball in a windmill motion. So, sa pitcher games daw is kailangan yung bola naka-windmill motion siya para ma-throw ng maayos yung bola. Tapos, this motion, kaya kailangan yung motion na yung windmill motion, yung kailangan na gamiting style kasi it involves extending the throwing hand around the body and the body release the ball at the hip level at maximum speed. Because the most important details in softball is the count of number of ball and strike. Then, in a top level matches, pitchers try to throw the ball at great speed at the inner and the outer corners of the plate. Para mahirapan ang batsman sa pag-strike ng ball, ginagawa nila yung pag-agis ng bola na mas mabilis kaysa dun sa ibang pitcher kasi para mas mahirapan yung batsman para na makuha yung bola or para ma-strike nila yung bola. Then, noong 1996 Olympics, a pitch reached up to 118 kilometers sa babae and 140 kilometers naman yung record para sa mga lalaki. Fielding. The fielding side must try to get the batsman out and it can be done in 3 ways. Number 1, force out. Number 2, tag out. And number 3 is fly out. Yung force out, pag yung fielder na touch niya yung base while holding the ball before the batsman reach it, yun yung tinatawag na force out. Yung tag out naman, pag time na yung batsman goes to a base that is already tagged. Pag nakapunta na yung batsman sa base nila, yun yung tag out. Tapos yung fly out naman, when the ball hit by the batter is caught by a fielder. Pag yung bola nakuha ng fielder, yun yung fly out. Tapos yung fly out, ito yung pinaka-common sa softball. Then, gloves, meron silang ginagamit na gloves, yung mga catcher and first batsman. Yung gloves na yan, tinatawag na mitts. Tapos, mas malaki yung gloves na gamit nila kaysa dun sa ibang gloves ng ibang member. Then, meron pagkakaiba ang catcher's gloves sa first batsman gloves. Kasi yung sa catchers, wala siyang finger hole na parang nilalagay sa mga ganto nila. Yun yung common na gloves. Walang ganun yan. Tapos sa may first batsman naman, meron naman yung merong mga finger hole yung gamit nila parang pang support. Then, yung gamit naman na gloves ng mga outfielders ay medium size, which is nagre-range sila to 12 to 13 inches. Tapos, yung sa mga infielders naman ay smallest gloves yung gamit nila, which is nagre-range naman to 10 to 12 inches. Tapos, the reason behind kung bakit mas maliit ang gloves na gamit ng mga infielders ay para mas easy nilang makuha or ma-throw ng maayos ang bola sa destination na gusto nilang papuntahan na yung bola.
Softball rules. The rules related to the game or softball are as follows. So number 1, before i-pitch nung pitcher yung ball, dapat he stand firmly on the ground. Tapos dapat yung isang feet or yung dalawang paa niya naka-touch sila dun sa pitcher plate. Then number 2, hindi allowed si pitcher na i-stop or i-bounce yung bola kapag nandun na siya sa pitching position niya. Then, to dry hands, they can use powder, but hindi sila pwedeng gumamit ng any kind of tape dun sa ball mismo. Then next, the pitch delivery shall be in the arc of 6 to 10 feet. So, yung pagdi-deliver nila or pagbabato nila ng bola, dapat nandun lang sila sa arc na 6 to 10 feet. Hindi sila pwedeng lumampas doon. Then number 5, no pitch is declared in the following cases. Number 1, the ball is pitched during suspension of the game. So, hindi nila pwedeng i-pitch yung bola kapag naka-suspend or naka-stop yung game. Then next, the runner leaves the base soon. So, dapat si runner hindi siya agad umaalis dun sa base ng kung saan sila nag-game. Then, the return pitch is made quickly. So, yung pag binato yung bola, dapat hindi agad-agad ibabalik. Dapat maghintay muna sila ng konting oras. Then, next, the ball slips from pitcher's hand. Hindi pwedeng dumulas yung bola dun sa kamay ng pitcher. Then last, the pitching arc is less than 6 or more than 10 feet. So, dun nga sa number 4, diba, dapat nandun lang sila sa arc ng 6 to 10 feet. So, kapag lumampas doon or less than doon, hindi siya counted.
Softball rules. Number 6, the batting team has to bat in order given in the score sheet. Yung batting team, kailangan nilang masunod yung pagbabat dahil sa score sheet. Number 7, the batsman is not allowed to prevent the catcher from catching the ball. Yung mga batsman, hindi nila pwedeng pigilan yung mga catcher na saluhin yung bola. Number 8, a player is suspended for the current season if he or she is involved in a fight. Yung mga player, hindi sila pwedeng makipag-away sa ibang kalaban nila kasi masuspende sila. Number 9, if a player misbehaves with an umpire or pushes, he is ejected from the game. Kapag yung isang player nanulak siya or basta na-injure niya yung ibang player, matatanggal siya sa game agad. Number 10, a full match consists of 7 innings. Sa isang buong laro, may 7 player na sa field. Number 11, a game is completed before 7 innings in the following cases. Sa isang laro, may 7 innings na kailangan nilang sundin sa A to D. Number 8, a team is ahead by 20 runs in the third innings. Kapag yung third round, naka 20 runs sila, panalo na sila. Sa fourth innings naman, kapag naka 15 runs sila, panalo din sila. Sa fifth round, kapag naka 10 runs sila, panalo na rin sila. Kapag sa number D, if the home team is ahead and one of them above condition is met, kahit saan sa A to C, yung magawa nila, panalo sila.
So, next is the full duration of the game is 50 minutes. So, every game, meron tayong 50 minutes para sa ginagawa nila, para sa laro na yun. Then, each team has to provide a scorekeeper. So, every team, meron sa tag-score para mamonitor nila kung ano yung score na every team. Then, bats and balls are provided to the customers, but they have to bring their gloves. Softball rules, softball 12. So bats and balls are provided to the customers, but they have to bring their gloves. So, dun sa may bats and balls na, yung organizer na provide dun. So, bari pagpunta na natin sa event, meron na sila kaagad na ibibigay sa atin. But, yung gloves is sa atin na namang lalaro. The next is the runners can leave the base after the batsman has hit the ball. So, di ba, pag lalaro tayo ng softball, pagkahit natin ng bola, so need natin tumakbo para kung maikot natin yung home run na tinatawag. Then, artificial noise makers are not allowed. So, hindi siya allowed na yung mga noise sa paligid natin para makapag-focus yung mga players.
So, last sa softball rules is yung safety rules. Una, players wear helmets and sliding shorts. Nagbibigay yun ng security sa head and upper thigh nila. Then, the sliding shorts are shin guards that extend from the ankle to knee and cover all the way from the leg. So yung sliding shorts, parang yun yung nagiging security nila sa ankle nila, sa knee and sa leg nila. Then pangalawa, it protects ankle, knee, shin, calf, and thigh from getting hurt or bruised. Then after nilang magsuot ng sliding shorts, parang mas free sila na kapag nag-slide sila, hindi sila masyadong magkakaroon ng sugat or masasaktan. Then number 3, yung mga players na hindi nagsusuot ng cap, pwede silang magsuot ng helmet. Then the ball used in softball is not as hard as the cricket ball, but still it is mandatory to use helmet. Hindi siya kasing tigas nung bola sa cricket, pero need pa rin nilang magsuot ng helmet for safety. Then last, yung softball is an outdoor sport. Nilalaro siya sa under the sun, and nagbibigay siya ng physical stress sa player, kaya kailangan muna nilang magpahinga bago sila maglaro or mag-match with you.
Softball champions. World Baseball Softball Confederation is the highest governing. Ito yung mga event na may softball, katulad ng Summer Olympics, World Championship, Asian Games, World Indoor Championship, and Commonwealth Games. Ito yung mga softball na kadalasan nagcha-champion.
Softball champions. Softball is played in many countries and there are many champions who have helped their team to win the match. The champions of softball in their brief description is as follows. Alex Sugo. Si Alex Sugo ay isang softball player na lumaki sa Olathe, Kansas. Nagka-interest siya sa softball at the age of 3 years old. Yung coach niya ay si Michael Allen in high school and college level tournaments. Nung freshman siya, she hit 341 runs, including 25 homers and 64 RBIs. Siya rin yung nanalo ng All-American Spooner twice.
So next softball champions is Bianca Bell. So si Bianca Bell is a softball player who has started career in 2013. And her freshman season, nag-join sa 3 teams, which is All South Region second team, All SEC second team, and All Louisiana first team. Then in 2010, she won SEC and Louisiana of the Year award. So she has an average of 0.347, where she hit 25 home runs and 50 RBIs or runs batted innings. Sophomore season also, she performed well. In the starting of the season, she was the starter of 62 games and has the average of 0.666. And the next champions is Sheridan Hawkins. So si Sheridan Hawkins naman is a hand pitcher in the USA national team. Then made 19 starts and appeared in 31 games in her freshman season, ranking 5 in NCAA and 18 in ERA. In her sophomore season, she appeared 50 times and was a starter in 36 games. She is now part of the senior team and played for junior national team in 2016. Next is Faris Bird. Si Faris Bird is a softball player who played for Fairhope High School and led her team in 3 tournaments. So, nag-appear siya ng 13 times and was started in 9 of them and made the 28 appearances in which she was the starter. Then, in 2014, she won the 2014 USA Softball in Collegiate Player of the Year Award. The next is Katiana Mauga. So si Katiana Mauga naman is a softball player from USA who won the 2004 Freshman of the Year Award and was one of the 10 finalists for NFCA Freshman of the Year. So, been ranked 4th in NCAA in the Grand Slam season and won USA Softball Player of the Week and NFCA Player of the Week awards. So 2015 naman, she performed well and struck many best batsmen by giving less runs. Okay, so thank you for listening and good day.